The 2012 meme, I guess, is a kind of concentration of fascinating projections upon the Maya. The Maya are a very interesting people. They're mysterious people. They've always been called the mysterious Maya. There's probably books with that title. The mysterious Maya are a big blank to most people, and so we project our fantasies on them. I like to call it the "here be dragons" effect. When you have a map with empty spaces, that's where they put monsters, and they basically, because everyone knows that there are dragons, everyone knows that there are men with a face in the middle of their chest and a foot that they can put over their head to shade themselves. They know that they exist, but they don't find them in Europe and they don't find them in Northern Africa, so they must be down in the dark places, places where people don't know. And so people project on the Maya the same thing. The Maya, this mysterious people who had a civilization and then lost it. And you know, the mystery that scholars are still arguing about the details of what happened to the Maya. And of course the Maya didn't disappear, they just screwed up their environment and had to abandon their cities because they couldn't support them. They still lived, just like I like to say that that ancient Rome fell, but the Romans aren't gone, they became Italians. And the Maya are still there. Their great cities were abandoned, and they are slowly being discovered. One of the great things about the Maya that's, again, a mystery is that they built so much. They're in a part of the world that no one really wants to live. The weather is hot, there's lots of bugs, there's dangerous snakes, there's lots of just terrible things that make you want to live somewhere else. And yet they carved this amazing civilization. A civilization so dense at its height that you couldn't travel 15 miles without running into a city. It was like suburbia. The Maya were only one of many people, and again, people mix up the Aztecs and the Maya, especially this 2012 calendar thing that they use the Aztec calendar instead of something Maya. People mix up the Maya and the Aztecs and the Zapotecs and the Mixtecs and the Toltecs, and they don't know the difference. And these people were as different from each other as the European peoples. And the whole of Mesoamerica is a fascinating polyglot of cultures and languages and civilizations. The Maya were only one of them. They were the most popular, partly because their art showed people that looked pretty. Other cultures made the people sort of more angular, and partly because they had these mysterious hieroglyphs which tell us a lot about them. The Maya are the only ones whose literal history is complete enough that we can read it and that we can learn things from reading their inscriptions. Just like once we deciphered Egyptian, we could learn about the ancient Egyptian kings that had been forgotten. And the Maya are, well, they're everybody's favorite mystery people, I guess.